Good morning, good morning, good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and happy Thursday. All right. We normally say happy Saturday, Sunday, but no, today is Thursday, and we're having a special Schools Out edition, okay, of the new Let's Get It Sports Talk. I'm one of the hosts, Doc Rice, and I got to my left Coach Marcus Bullitt and also Coach Sechiwayo Bird, affectionately known as MB and CB. And listen, you know what? Listen, I'm going to make this clear right now. I'm not giving a definitive time anymore. I am going to say, listen, we're going to be streaming live around 9, around 10. You know what I mean? But good stuff. Anyway, bro, what's good? What's good? Let's start with you, MB. What's good with you, bro?
All good, man. You know, enjoying. Got a couple of days off. Half day yesterday.
Okay.
Off Thursday, Friday. So just trying to get some stuff done, man. I just try to take advantage of the time I have here.
Absolutely.
Before I don't have any more time.
Absolutely.
So yeah, but all's good.
Absolutely. And if you don't mind, it's Rosh Hashanah, right?
Rosh Hashanah.
So definitely shout out to all those out there that's celebrating
the Jewish New Year.
Oh, that's what it is.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Shana Tova.
Shana Tova.
Might get a raise for that.
Okay, so that's the name of the holiday.
That means Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Okay. So oh wow, that's what's up. I always say I want to learn about different cultures, man. So definitely got to be interesting. CB, how you doing, bro?
Yo, well, I was good, enjoying the day off until my man over here to my right just said he has tomorrow off as well.
Oh,
because I don't.
Oh, really?
Nope.
Yo, so
it's just a one day.
Wow.
Yo,
that hurts though.
Yeah, a little bit.
Right.
Gotta go back on Friday.
Right. But I always say you can push through a Friday.
Yeah, true.
True. But I don't like having days off in the middle of a week and then gotta come back. Yeah, so
it's kind of tough. But usually my Fridays are pretty chill. We usually go on tests or quizzes and stuff.
Oh, okay.
Like that, so
all right.
No big deal. But outside of that, no, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? Team won again last week.
Okay, so
3-1. We got Eastside coming to a Saturday tip. Weekend at 12 o'clock. It's also Alumni Day. So all those Pennsauken alumni, come on out, you know what I'm saying? Come and check us out, check the squad out.
Okay.
After that, we won the Bobby Rays. So, you know what I'm saying? Looking forward to a nice day. Got some business day on the morning. I just want to say real quick, rest in peace to my girl Elaine. You know what I'm saying? I got to take care of that in the morning before the game. But outside of that, looking forward to Saturday.
Absolutely. Definitely condolences.
Appreciate it.
As well as that. Now, listen, two things. One thing, is your team, Pennsauken, what are they?
As far as?
The mascot.
Oh, the Indians.
Okay.
Pennsauken Indians.
Okay.
Yeah.
And there's been no change in that?
Nah.
Wow. Okay. I just was curious about it, because Legacy's the same way, right?
Yeah.
So I'm just a little curious about that. And I think the second thing I wanted to ask you, I wanted to say, hey, listen, I did hear you sneeze over there or whatever, so maybe you might be coming down with something. Maybe don't go in Friday. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just saying,
I just call something from
Right. Yeah,
I appreciate it.
So that's it. Same here, man. Like I said, I'm still on the healing journey. I do feel like day by day, man, it's getting a little better. Like I feel like I'm getting back to myself, man. So that's a good thing. I've never been in this position before, but we'll keep pressing forward and showing the resiliency, as I say. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, all right, MB, what's up, man? What we talking about?
I think we got to start with these MLB playoffs.
All right.
That's where we got to start. I don't know why you're wearing that.
That's right. Listen, I got something for you. As soon as y'all come up with that one little joke, I'm telling you, I got something. That's all right.
So the Tigers beat the Astros.
Yeah.
They're moving on.
Over the Astros?
The Astros are out.
Wow.
Royals beat the Orioles. So the Orioles are out, which is awesome. A little shocker. And Padres beat the Braves 2 games. So the Braves are out. And then we have one series that's going to go to the game 3, and that's the Mets. Your Mets, I guess.
That's correct. That's correct.
Your second team.
Okay. Second started already.
Your second team.
Okay.
Mets versus the Brewers. So, game 3, anybody's game. What do you think? How are you feeling about this?
I don't like it. Because I thought they should have won yesterday. I thought they had a chance to win yesterday, and that pitcher was just terrible. Terrible. He gave up that 2-run home run, and that was pretty much sealed the deal. He closed out the ninth, man. So definitely was a little upset about that. But I do think the Mets are resilient, so they'll come back and do their thing or whatever. But I really wanted them to close it out last night, though. So I don't know. I mean, maybe tonight's the night. I don't know who's pitching. I don't even know if I know any of the Mets pitchers anyway. You know what I'm saying?
Jose Quintana.
Yeah, I don't know who he is. Where's Severino? See, where you at, Severino? See, you're always scared at the moment, son.
I think he missed the first game.
Did he?
Yeah. I think
okay. All right. Well, bring him back on short rest. Come on, man. You know what I mean? So, but no, we definitely want the Mets to move on because we want to see that matchup. The Mets versus the Phillies. I want to see that matchup. You know what I'm saying? So, definitely rooting for the Mets. A little surprised about the Astros, though.
Me too.
Yeah. I'm happy, though, because that's one team. They're almost like
Dallas Cowboys.
They're almost like them. And you know who's the one I don't like the most? Altuve. Yeah, you don't like him either? Yeah, what is it about?
Well, I think the whole cheating thing is number one.
Oh, yeah, that is true.
He's just
it's a nuisance, right?
He just gets the job done. So like, when, you know what I mean? Like,
that's true.
When you're good, people don't like you.
That's true.
On that kind of team.
That's true. That's true. And he's doing a lot of things. I mean, at his height too. You know what I'm saying? That's one of the biggest things too. Like, now, would he be this figure or type of whatever? Would he be that way if he was taller, or it wouldn't matter? You think he gets more because of the almost like that Matt McGlung theory?
Yeah, I think that has something to do with it.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's like, why is this little guy beating us? Like,
right.
But I think he's also one of those guys like you don't like him, but if he's on your team, you love him.
Absolutely. Yeah, I got you. So I'm excited for the Mets, man. I mean, how do you guys feel about the Mets in the Phillies series? Like, how are you guys feeling about that?
I'm on. I was talking to Coach a little bit earlier. I'm with playing whoever at this point. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even trying to pick a matchup or I'd rather play this team, rather play that team, because at this point I think it's all about us. You know what I'm saying? We just got to play. We hit the ball. We
sound very confident.
I am. But it's going to be like when we lost Arizona last year. Bats went cold, and that was it. I don't really care who we play. Let's just play and play well.
How are you feeling about that matchup? Possible matchup. Who would you rather see? The Mets or the Brewers?
So I think the Mets are obviously the hot team right now.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Do they have enough talent to carry that all the way through? I don't know. And then I think the Brewers are a little banged up, but they're, I think, the better team.
Right.
I don't know. I'm kind of with Coach Bird. Like, it's just, I don't think, and it's not like an arrogant thing, like it doesn't matter who we play. I think, because when you're the team, and I think we'll all agree, maybe you won't, but the Phillies have more talent than both these teams, talent-wise.
Okay, yeah, I agree with that.
Right? So when you have that, it's more about what you do than what the other team does. Are you going to beat yourself? Are you not going to show up? That kind of stuff. So I think if the Phillies show up and play the way they're capable of playing, it doesn't matter. It shouldn't matter who they play.
Okay, all right. So it definitely, you don't think it should matter at all?
No, I mean, there's definitely different matchups that favor this, but I think that can go both ways. Yeah, I mean, I don't think it should. Like, now, if you're going to take it all the way down, one thing that I wanted to bring up today was, all right, let's say we play the Mets.
Uh-huh.
There's going to be a lot of New York fans in the building.
Oh, absolutely.
Where if we play the Brewers, that won't be the case.
True.
Right? So, that has to be a factor. But then again, now you're saying the Brewers on paper are the better team, or throughout the season have been the better team. So, which you got to pick which one you want to live with.
Okay. I tell you, I just, listen, the fact that, I mean, I guess, you know what, being confident is everything. I like the Mets to finish up this series today. And I like us coming into Philly and stealing one. You know what I'm saying? Not two, but one. That's a 5-game series, is that correct?
7.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I think so.
Oh, they moved it?
I don't know.
I always thought the ALDS was...
That's a good
question. I thought that was before they added the
wild card.
Right.
Try to figure it out here. I think it's 7.
think it might be 2.
Series game 2, game 3, game 4. Oh no, you're right. 5.
5.
5.
So it is 5.
It's 5.
Okay.
And then the last 2 rounds is 7.
Then the last 2 rounds is 7.
Okay.
That's what I thought. Okay. All
Yeah,
right.
you're right. 5.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. So yeah. So I mean, I just look forward to, you know. Let me ask you one real quick though. Do you think that it's fair for the wild card team to play 3 straight games at their building? They wasn't going to break that down. I thought it was going to be 1 at Milwaukee, 1 in New York. You know what I'm saying? I don't.
So I think that, I mean, that's so Milwaukee's a division winner, correct?
Yes.
They won their division. And the Mets are the wild card team.
Okay.
So that's part of the.
Okay.
Like in theory, you shouldn't even be in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Wow.
No, I don't mean it like the Mets. I mean like that's like okay. Listen, we'll add this round, but
you gotta go on the road.
You gotta go on the road.
Games.
Okay, I got you.
Because then if they start traveling, now you gotta have to take days off.
Back.
Now it's gonna take forever.
Got you. Okay. Okay. All right. Well, listen. I mean, you know, so if you do see the Mets and the Phillies, and it happens, right? The Mets and the Phillies happen. Who you got? I mean, of course you're gonna say the Phillies, right? But what do you see it going? 5 games, or you see the Phillies winning
Phillies
in 4?
in 4.
Phillies in 4.
Phillies in 4.
You do?
Because I mean, I think I'm like what Coach said. I think the Phillies. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to be a homer because that's my squad, but I just think the Phillies are a better team.
You really do feel that way? Okay. All right. Something wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all. I got the Mets, of course. You know what I'm saying?
The second team.
Second team. You know what? Since
it must be nice to be able to go into the playoffs with 2 squads.
Let me ask you a question. Now, you know, I asked you guys a question. We're going to be in Raw for a minute, though. I asked you guys a question over the weekend, and you answered it. I was very gracious that you answered that. Do you guys remember the question I asked? I know MB does.
What was it again?
No.
Okay. I asked you. I said, listen, I'm thinking about getting into this particular hobby.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
You just don't remember.
No.
Air Jordans.
Oh, the sneaks. The sneaks. Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
So you guys, I mean, listen, I'm in the room full of educators, right? So you guys can, why am I bringing that up? Why am I correlating that? Why do you think I'm correlating that?
Because we all said we have multiple favorites.
Multiple favorites. So what's good for the boots gotta be good for the game.
No.
Okay.
That's totally different.
Listen, some of y'all, a few of y'all had like 7 favorites.
Yeah,
okay.
Totally
not the favorites, the ones we like.
The ones we like, yeah.
Okay, but out of those, whatever, 5, right? There's a favorite of the favorite.
Yeah.
True.
Then there's a number 2, a number 3, number 4, number 5.
Yeah, and I could listen. I could do that. I guess technically I could do that with teams too, but I don't cheer for them like that. Like for the NBA, for me, like the Sixers are my team.
Right. Okay.
But the Warriors, and it's only because of Steph.
Okay.
I like watching the Warriors.
Okay.
But I'm not gonna sit here and be like, "Oh, Philly stinks." Let me like, "Oh, Warriors, that's my squad. We beat you." Like, nah. Like,
okay. Listen. Okay. Listen.
I think you're justified in what you do.
Okay.
Right. I get it. Like it's a New York thing. I get it.
There it is. Okay.
I just don't. I can't. I guess maybe because I don't live it.
That's, and I think that's it.
I just don't. I think it would be hard for me to root for 2 teams, especially like the Nets and the Knicks are in the same division.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, oh man, okay. So here's the thing. You had a dude. I say one of your dudes that coach in college basketball, right? They're coaching basketball. You root for them. I forget whose team you said, oh yeah, I'm a fan because my guy's the coach there. Yeah. You said that before, right? So you're going to root for them regardless because that's your guy, right?
Yeah.
But now if he plays Arcadia, who are you rooting for? You're rooting for your son.
For sure.
Right. So doesn't mean that you know what I'm saying? But you want your son to beat your homeboy's team.
Yeah. So
at that point, that means Arcadia's number 1, and he's now number 2. He's dropped down.
No, I get
right. So that's all I'm saying.
I'm not. I understand what you're saying. I get it. I just think I think it would be hard for me to live that lifestyle.
I'm gonna tell you what the real issue is. The real issue is that it's like it's hashtag you don't love your state. I don't understand why. I don't understand what is so wrong with, ladies and gentlemen, what is so wrong with New Jersey? I don't understand it.
I was thinking about this too.
I don't understand
like,
it.
So New York, right?
Okay.
New York has, what is it, the 5 boroughs?
5 boroughs.
So, when you are talking with a guy from New York,
okay,
it's just a bunch of New York people.
Okay.
Right? Brooklyn don't mess with Harlem. The Bronx don't mess with Manhattan. Whatever it is, right? Mm-hmm. Right?
It's competitive. Yeah.
Right, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Mm-hmm. But then when it's New York against New Jersey, everybody comes together.
New York stand up. Baby.
Right. And that's the same way New Jersey is.
Okay. So
when it's New Jersey, it's north versus south.
Right.
Okay. But it's always north versus south.
But if you want to put, if we're going to talk about, we got to go play somebody, then
it's New Jersey
versus whoever.
Okay.
Take on whoever.
Okay. So when they played the Lakers in the finals, you were rooting for.
No, I was rooting for the Nets.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. That was Jason Kidd.
That's right.
Yeah.
Have you ever had any New Jersey Net paraphernalia?
I can't even front. I did have a Nets jersey.
Okay.
I forgot who it was.
Okay.
I did have it. But I just got it because I liked it. Yeah.
You had the hat.
Because of the color.
Okay. Was it the red or the blue?
It was blue.
The blue one.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I just got the jersey not so much that I'm rooting or that I like them. It's just the fit for my birthday. I was at the barbecue.
Okay.
I'm talking about professional team.
So, all right. So you just talking about in general. So I get that. Okay. All right. So favorite rapper, is he from New Jersey?
No. From New York.
Yeah, I mean, what does that mean?
No, I'm just saying. No, because my favorite rapper is from Jersey.
Yeah, okay.
Redman, that's my favorite rapper. You know what I'm saying?
Nice, but
he's top 10. Nice. But yeah, anyway, so that was just my correlation. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, and I talk to a lot of New Yorkers, and you know what? They're both like, yo, listen, like if the Giants is like garbage, then like, yo, I'm gonna rock with the Jets for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And we go switch it off. You know what I'm saying? Because no, listen, any New Yorker will tell you, we root for all New York teams. Now, is it a stretch? If I'm transparently, honestly speaking, is it a stretch with the Buffalo Bills? It's a stretch there.
Thank you.
That's a stretch. That's a stretch.
That's a big.
That's a stretch.
That's a big.
That's a stretch. But it's still Orchid Park, New York. You know what I'm saying? But it's a stretch, though. I'll admit. But at the same time, I rock with Syracuse, and Syracuse is Buffalo.
But I think that's different.
Buffalo.
Syracuse, I think that's different because Syracuse is like a Madison.
And they play in this garden here. Okay, so I will admit that it's a stretch, but at the same time, they're a New York team. You know what I'm saying? They're a New York team. So I don't know. I don't know. But we'll see.
How are you feeling about the Yankees Royals?
Yeah, you know what? I just really want them to. I really want them to get busy. That's the main thing. I really want them to really get busy. I want them to make the World Series. I think we're in need of a ring. We haven't won one since 2009. Right. It's time.
Gotcha.
But I'll be honest with you, I just don't think we have the pitching for it. Okay. And in some ways, I don't think we have the bats either.
I wanted to see that the Yankees Baltimore matchup. That's what I wanted to see.
Yeah, see,
they play each other tough.
Yeah, and see, I would have went there too.
Okay.
Would have went to Baltimore.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Now it's funny speaking about ticket prices, right? Now if you're talking about that. Why are the Phillies tickets? Are the Phillies? Let me ask. Are the Phillies making up for what the Sixers did?
That's all right.
Making the ticket prices higher this time because it was cheaper to go. That's why we had so many Knicks fans, right? Because it was cheaper. So is that what's happening with the Phillies? The Phillies is like, yo, you know what? Listen, we're gonna have these prices up because we know Phillies baseball is gonna bring whoever, and we're gonna make. Because right now to sit at the top is like $300. That's for game one, round one.
Jeez.
That's ridiculous. But I think with the Mets, it's like, you know what I'm saying? This is where they have, the two TBA, whatever. It's like, $80. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. I don't know. But listen, I'm excited about the baseball. You know what I mean? Hopefully the Mets get the victory tonight, and we can start, get prepared for Saturday, bro.
Do you think, just bringing up this topic since we're on it, like, do you think it's a violation for Phillies or home team ticket holders to sell their tickets to visiting team fans?
Wait, repeat that again?
So in this instance, is it a violation for Phillies ticket holders to sell their tickets to Mets fans, Brewers fans, whoever? Now, one, you don't know who's buying your tickets.
Right, you don't know. Right.
So you don't know.
You don't know. Yeah.
So to put your tickets on the secondary market, is that a violation?
No, I don't think so. Because some people, they just doing that just to make money anyway.
Yeah.
But now, would it be a violation if you know, okay, these are Mets fans?
Yes. I would say yes to that.
I would say maybe.
If I knew.
If I know, like, all you coming down here is just to cause a ruckus. Yeah, nah. I'm probably gonna have a problem with it. You know what I'm saying?
No, I agree. I think, and we were talking about this before, like a lot of the way these ticket prices are going, man. You can sell your tickets and pay for next year.
Right. So it was funny because I listened to the Fanatic 97.5 a lot, and they were actually talking about that throughout the day. I wanted to call in and be like, but they're like Philly fans. You can't let the Mets buy you tickets. Don't say if you're a Philly ticket holder, you can't sell to the Mets. You don't know who you're selling your tickets to. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
you're just trying
to get right. Facts.
Right. Yeah. So I don't know. I almost feel like I said, listen, Mets gotta get it done. That's it. And anybody else y'all rooting for besides the Phillies? Ain't gonna match.
I'm not rooting for it, but I want to see how far they can go. Detroit. I'm surprised they surprised me this season because they were nowhere near on my radar that they would be in the playoffs, let alone beat Houston in a sweep in Houston. You know what I'm saying? So I just kind of keep my eye on it to see what they do against the Guardians. They got the Guardians, right? Yeah. But I think it's going to be the Yankees and the Guardians playing to go to the World Series.
Oh, really? Okay. So
that's the matchup. What's going to happen.
Oh, and you talking about the Guardians in the American League, right?
Yeah.
So that's going to be the ALCS.
Right. Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
And then the National League is going to be.
Well, of course, I'm saying Phillies. The Phillies and the Dodgers.
So we'll see. Zach Wheeler better step up, though. He better not. And Ranger better step up too. And Ranger better step up too.
Ranger. What is he going to do? We're going to get the Ranger that started the season or the Ranger that ran into a little trouble.
Well, they're also having an issue with who's going to pitch game 2.
Why not Nola?
Because Sanchez has like a 2-something ERA at home and then a 5-something ERA on the road.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
And the thinking is Nola is Nola wherever he pitches.
Right.
Like he'll be fine. Like he's used to it. So
That's
the
good
thought process. But then it's like, would you rather have two guys that you really trust to start it off?
Yeah.
So that's interesting. And then it's also the righty lefty thing. Like,
yeah. You might want to put Ranger up in there because Ranger he pitches better at home, right? Too.
Ranger will pitch game 4, I think, no matter what.
Oh, regardless. Well, so Ranger's not pitching game 2.
No, it'll be Christopher Sanchez.
Yeah, either him or Nolan.
Who's had he's solid. He's had a good year.
But now, are you making that decision based upon that the Mets are going to? I mean, like the Phillies are going to win game 1. Is that why you're making that decision?
No, I think you make that decision before that. I think they're making it based on who they play.
Wow. But see, you know what? Listen, if they get to Wheeler, which they will, okay, it's going to be even easier to get to Sanchez. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know. It's like, it's almost like, who was it the Brewers? They got Chris Sale. Somebody. Oh, it's the Braves. Okay. Oh, right. So the Mets were playing the Braves. They had to beat the Braves, right? But then, Atlanta wasn't sure whether or not they were going to pitch Chris Sale or whatever. So it's like, it's in that type of situation. It's like you don't want to go down 0-1 and now you depend on Sanchez. You might want to put Nola up in there. I don't know.
No,
so
that's
a good point.
that might, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know.
Especially in a 5-game series, you can't afford.
Right, you can't afford to be playing around.
Right.
You know what I mean? That can't happen. Or have a bullpen game or something. You can't afford that. No, you got to come out the gate. So I mean, it's exciting times, man. I mean, and then hey, listen, is this like some of the best? Yeah. Is this some of the best times in Philly right now? I mean, we got the playoff, the playoff Phillies, and now we got the Eagles. What our Eagles are sitting at? 2-2. 2-2. I mean, we ain't been playing too well though.
Nah.
And my boy ain't looking good.
Thank you. I'm happy you can.
No, he's not looking good. You know what I'm saying? But like my good African brother, Ken. Good
African brother Ken.
Yeah, Ken. No, it's Kahinde. It's actually no, it's actually Kahinde. Kahinde. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that was kind of
right. It's Kahinde. He would say the fish stinks from the head. The fish stinks from the head. So I'm gonna say that Hurts ain't playing well because Sirianni ain't coaching well. Straight up.
Sirianni's looking like a whole joke. Right
Sirianni's looking worse than what's his name, Dable and Salah or whatever.
Right, his press conferences are horrible. Like, it's just like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Now, did you like him better now, or did you like him better when he was talking about the flowers and systems?
I ain't like him then.
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't see how that motivated anybody.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
They don't look good.
No, they don't.
No. They don't look good. They don't look good. The defense don't really look that good like that. I was happy to see Brandon Graham. You know what I'm saying? Show a little something. But Hurts is.
Yeah, because he definitely has to play better.
Right, but what's happening out there with him? See, because I get upset when people they're killing them out there. Yeah. They're killing them out there. But I can't even argue.
Right,
because this last game was the worst. Right. I don't think I've seen him play that bad.
I think it has something to do with this whole Sirianni's role as the CEO. Like, he's not built to be a CEO type of coach. Like, I'm sure he probably tells Vic to do something. Vic, like, man, my resume is longer than you've been born.
Right.
Here. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Get out the room. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, 'cause I think like Pittsburgh, Tomlin out there in Pittsburgh, I think he's like a CEO type of head coach, but he demands that respect and that.
He's got skin in the game now.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Nick don't have that right now to be in this type of role of a head coach.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
He's similar to Nick Nurse. I'm telling you, I mean, he's overrated, Nick Nurse. But that's another conversation. But I just don't.
But Nick Nurse isn't one of the worst coaches in the
No.
Right.
You think Sirianni is?
I think he's
close.
Bottom half.
I mean, he's.
Yeah, maybe so. You might be right, though.
Quarterback don't like him.
Because what do you what do you do?
Right.
Right.
You don't have a hand in the offense. Right. You don't have a hand in the defense.
So he doesn't have a hand in anything.
But then we get in this press conference and say he does.
Like,
it's a whole bunch of.
And what he did, where he messed up, in my opinion, was he comes out and takes the blame for everything, right? But then he says, well, when things go well, I'm always going to give the players the credit. Right. And whenever anything goes bad, even if it's not my fault, I'm going to take the blame. Well, you can't say that.
Right.
You got to do it.
You got to do it. Right.
So now we know,
now we know what you're doing.
Right. So, yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm not a Sirianni fan. Like, I think, I don't know. I think it's hard to coach when you're not respected.
Right.
And I think Jalen Hurts has had multiple opportunities to back Sirianni, and he doesn't do it. Like, how's your relationship with Nick Sirianni? Oh, we have our moments.
Right.
Like, what? All you gotta do is say we're good.
We're good.
That's my coach. Like,
you know what I'm saying?
He's good.
But he wants it to be known that So I mean, what do you think is going wrong? What do you think is the problem? Because they went to the Super Bowl. You think there was a conflict back then? That was what, 2 years ago?
Yeah, I think right. 22. Was that 22?
Yeah, 22.
So what is it?
I think that their relationship was brewing then. It was just covered up because we're headed to the Super Bowl. Winning covers a lot of stuff up.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? But I kind of feel as though they were never tight like that. You know what I'm saying? And it's just coming to fruition like now.
See, and I actually thought that he was the one that decided to give him a chance. Like, I thought it was him, but no, it was Peterson. See, they got rid of Peterson too. You know what I mean? I thought that hurt too.
Yeah, definitely.
You know what I mean? One of the the greatest coaches in Eagle history, you get rid of. You know what I mean? How do you do that? You know what I mean? How do you have to. Listen, he won the Super Bowl. So
this guy with your rules.
I'm just saying, man.
It only fit the narrative when he
right.
You know what I mean? But so yeah. How do we fix it? I mean, I don't know. What do you think? What do you think Jalen needs to do? Let's just start there, and that's it, man.
I think he needs to be himself. I think he's trying to, and we've talked about this on multiple shows. I think he's trying to fit a narrative of what a quarterback's supposed to be, and I think he needs to.
Right.
I saw a stat, something I forget what it was, but like the way he runs the ball in the first half compared to the second half is insane. Like in the second half, when he's trying to win the game, he's taking off, making plays, and doing all these things. In the first half, where it seems like he's trying to fit the narrative, he struggles. They haven't scored a point in the first quarter yet.
Wow.
Right? You got to be you. Like if that calls for running on this play, run. Like don't try to make plays just because I want to be a pocket passer.
Right.
And I think McNabb made the same mistake in his career, trying to fit in and do what fans said he wasn't. You know,
right.
he's not you can't win with this kind of quarterback.
Right.
And that's not who you are, man. Be who you are, you know. And I think a lot of times, and as a coach, I mean, I guess as a player, I've seen this, and as a coach, hopefully I never have to deal with this. But like sometimes you gotta play despite your coach,
right?
Or despite of your coach, like right, like you know what, man, forget you. I'm just gonna go do my thing, and like, it's about us. It's not about you.
Right.
So like, you know, sometimes you got to do that, and hopefully they can get it together because it's not. They got a nice. If they're gonna figure it out, they got a nice after this bye week. They got a nice set of games to figure it out.
To figure it out. Okay. So no Eagles this week.
No Eagles.
Okay.
Yeah, bye week.
So I think you're absolutely right. I think that, but it brings another issue though, where I think why is he feeling like he needs to change? Because I think that the same thing that's happening with him is happening with Lamar Jackson. You know what I'm saying? Where you know, some of their best attributes are when they are running. You know what I'm saying? But people critique it.
Right.
And say, oh, okay, well, he's not really a quarterback. Oh, he's just this, he's just that. So then they want to prove that they can do other things.
Right.
But then in your quest to do that, you're actually hurting the team because the team needs you to be who you are.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I think that's what it is. And that might be like I think a cultural disparity that's been going on for some time because I've seen even like, let's say Ben DiNucci, right? Let's just say Ben DiNucci or Tommy DeVito.
Ben DiNucci owes us money.
We talk about him all the time. Or Tommy, do you remember Tommy DeVito?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, where is he now?
He's still with the Eagles.
Is he still the Giants? I don't even know. But I mean, but anyway, listen, he had his 10 minutes of fame or whatever the case may be. But every throw he made, it was like, oh my gosh, it was just perfect right in his hands. Right in his hands. It was just a perfect spiral. Oh, hit the nail right there. The minute Jalen Hurts throws a pass, somebody catches it, right? Hit him. Boop. Oh man, what a great play by A.J. Brown. I mean, the pass was a little underthrown. It was a little wild. It's like, he don't never like, and that's what I'm saying. Like, so I think some of that is like unfair, but I think that Jalen is listening to it instead of just being who you are. Mike Vick didn't care.
Right.
Now, Mike Vick's one of me. I mean, other than the dogs, Mike Vick didn't care. I was running and I'm throwing. Doesn't matter. Randall didn't care.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, I was watching some old Randall Cunningham highlights. My goodness. He was that dude. He might be ahead of McNabb on the Eagles' greatest quarterbacks depth chart.
I don't know. I think I still got McNabb ahead of him.
He played longer. He played longer. Pause. He played longer in
Randall was nice though.
Randall was tough, man. So I don't know. I don't know. I look forward to. I'm hoping that Sirianni can right this shit, but I don't know. My Giants, they're terrible. Daniel Jones is not doing anything. I don't even know who they got this week. And the Jets with Rodgers now. That's something to talk about there.
They had a bad game last week.
It was a very bad game.
They ain't look good at all. He doesn't look.
He looks old.
Right, thank you. I was going to say, Father Time is undefeated.
Yeah,
so
he looks old.
I think the Jets was hoping he could relive that magic a little bit, but He just looks average quarterback right
yeah.
now.
Well, you know, yeah. What's your phrase, Bird? What was it?
We just gotta clean some things.
Oh, yeah, clean some things up.
They're cleaning some things up, though.
And now they got the Wilson kid's unhappy. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, really?
Touches the receiver, their number one receiver.
I'm unhappy with his touches too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow. So I don't know, man.
Yeah.
But
Adams, though, the Raiders is going to let him seek a trade. So
really?
Let's see if he can reunite with his boy Aaron. See if they can make that happen. Pull that off.
Yeah, I think Aaron, Aaron's going to be like how Favre was for the Jets. You know what I'm saying? He was Favre took us to the playoffs, but he faltered.
Us, yeah. Oh, yeah. I hear it.
For the Jets?
Yeah,
see, that's what I'm saying.
Wait, so hold on. What's your football order?
Giants, Jets, Eagles.
I understand what Eagles.
Giants, Jets, Eagles. Yo, there was an old show. Let's get. I'm not even gonna go here. Yo, listen. All right, so I'm looking at I got Jets when they play the
Vikings.
That's gonna be tough. That's gonna be
That's
tough.
in London too.
Oh yeah, that's right. We got
Saturday or Sunday?
Sunday morning, 9 a.m.
Oh, that's gonna be good. Okay,
9 a.m.
And then Giants. Who the Giants got?
Seahawks 3-1, surprisingly.
With Gino.
Gino
won last week too. Gino won last week. They did.
I don't know.
I think
they lost.
They lost to Detroit.
Yeah, they did. They did.
Night.
Yeah.
But Gino's not playing bad.
No, Gino's playing very well. Kirk Cousins is playing pretty good.
Not playing bad. What are they? 2-2.
22. He's playing pretty good. I don't know. I mean, what about how's the Bengals doing?
Did they win yet?
Did they win last week?
I think they won
1-3.
Yeah.
They got the Ravens.
They got to, yeah.
All right.
That's going to be tough.
And who does America's team have?
Pittsburgh,
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Sunday night, I think.
A Sunday night
I
game?
think it's Sunday night.
Okay. And Dallas?
Pittsburgh.
Okay.
Pittsburgh's favorite too. I mean, home team, but
Yeah. Well, that's how.
I mean, they're pretty banged up on the defensive end in Dallas. You know what I'm saying? I think Lawrence is out. Mike is out.
Yeah.
I think Brandon Cook on offense is out. Yeah, no, I mean,
They
they're
weren't
not
bad.
very good either.
No. You only beat the Giants by 5 or something like that or whatever. And we didn't score no touchdown. We scored field goals. You know what I'm saying? It's disgusting. So anyway, yeah, so listen, it's exciting time, man. So now we talked about baseball, playoffs.
Oh, real quick before we get off football, I like the quarterback from Washington, the rookie.
He's not bad.
He's not bad. So
He's
far.
not bad.
Yeah,
What's his name though?
Jaden McDaniel.
Yeah, he's not bad.
Yeah,
He's got them playing well.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
He's got them playing well. I actually thought about going down to DC to watch the Eagles.
Okay.
But I want to see a victory. I don't want to see that. I thought it was gonna be a automatic victory. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. See, now speaking of that, have you ever traveled to see your team and they lost? And I'm gonna tell you mine. I have.
I don't think I've traveled. I don't know if I've traveled like that to see my team play.
Okay. I went to Boston to see the Sixers play.
Okay.
In 2002. In Game 5 when they got spanked by like 55. Terrible. Okay. But the reason why I asked that is because I'm wondering, how do you feel if you do all that and then lose? So now I drove to Boston and I was living in Delaware. So it's like a 7-hour or something ride, right? But it's cool. My uncle lived up there, so it was good. I wasn't that angry. But I know some people that actually took a flight to Tampa Bay.
Yeah, there's a bunch of that.
For the Eagles. And to lose that way, like if it was you, how would you feel? Are you okay, or you know what I'm saying?
I mean, I would be disappointed in the loss, of course, but it wasn't, especially if I'm there for a couple of days, I'm sure the activities before the game and all that type of stuff plays into it. Like, man, I had a ball Friday, you know what I'm saying? So, but I'll be mad because that's my squad. Like, I can't always win the loss, but I wouldn't be like, never doing this again.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Now, let me just change it and I'll get to you, MB. What if it's the playoffs, though?
I feel the same.
Oh,
I'd be disappointed, of course.
Elimination and it's over.
I'll be disappointed because we lost, but I'm pretty sure I want to make a good time out of it while I'm out there.
I got you. MB, how about you?
Yeah, I think it all depends on where you're going. Like, if we're going to play, I don't know, I'm trying to think of somewhere. If I'm in Utah, like I'd probably be a little disappointed. Like,
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Right.
But if like Coach Bird said, I mean, if you're going out there, if I'm flying in for a 1:00 game, I land at 11 and I fly out at 6. Like I'll probably be pretty pissed. I mean, that.
Okay.
But if I'm there for the weekend,
doing
some other things,
activities,
you're still upset you lost, but hopefully you can make a good time.
Okay. All right. So yeah, I mean, it depends on the drive. Like if I went to see the Knicks and the Sixers and they won, I was happy. But when they lost and they got spanked by like 35, I was upset. I was like, dang, man, because you spend this money on the tickets. I mean, tickets ain't cheap.
Yeah, true.
You know what I'm saying? So now, if I had to go on a plane and fly, I'd probably be really.
But I'm saying, like, so let's say you flew down Friday night.
Okay.
Tampa Bay.
Okay.
So you're in Tampa Bay Friday night.
Chilling, right?
All day Saturday.
Chilling.
Sunday they get
spanked.
Right. Fly out Sunday night.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's not terrible.
But like, if you drive down to DC,
right,
they get spanked, and you gotta get in the car and drive back.
That's when,
I feel that. Like that.
Am I right?
It depends on the moment. Like, so when the Sixers lost to the Knicks, that game 6, right? Was that game 6? It was game 6.
Was it?
It's game 6, bro. No, 6.
What's it?
It's game 6.
You won 2 games?
Yeah, we won at home.
Oh, we won the one at.
And we went to Garden. We brought it back.
True.
Right. So I didn't want to talk to nobody for a while. You know what I'm saying? Like for a while. Like, you know what I'm saying? The Knicks fans was calling me. Nope. For a while. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. It depends on the team. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, now if it wasn't my team, I ain't going. I ain't taking that plane. So
I got you. That's one thing. I mean, I just don't have the time right now.
Sure.
But when I start making some time,
sure,
I would like to go to more arenas. It's like I got a bucket list of stadiums and arenas I gotta get to before he calls me home. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt. Now, what's the number one? What's the number one arena?
It was the old Yankee Stadium. I mean, I wouldn't mind checking out the new Yankee Stadium, but the Garden, gotta get to the Garden, man. You know what I'm saying? I gotta get to the Garden. That's the
right. No, I'm not even gonna go there, man.
It has nothing to do with the Knicks. It's
I'm not gonna go there.
Arenas.
No, I got you.
Arenas. You know what I'm saying?
You're right. I got you. No, so okay, so you never been to the.
Nah.
Okay. Well, you got to see that because the Yankees are your number 2 team.
Yeah, well.
So you got.
I don't go as hard like you.
Right.
Yes,
I
will.
I got you. So Yankee Stadium in the Garden. How about you, MB?
Neither. I mean, I would like to go to both of those, but
sure.
They're not my top.
They're not your top.
I want to go to Dallas.
Yeah,
I want to see Jerry.
I want to see Jerry.
That would be crazy.
That would be good. Yeah, I want to see how crazy it looks. It looks crazy on TV.
Right, exactly. So you know you're there.
And then I think I also want to go to what is it? I don't even know what it's called now. I was going to say Staples, but
California.
Yeah,
right. What is it called?
Okay, yeah.
Crypto
something.
Crypto Center, something like that. Yeah.
And then I even like college thing, like the Big House. I would like to just experience that. Like when Penn State does the whiteout. Like,
okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
See it.
I went to
feel that energy.
College football is different. I went to a Notre Dame football game. So we actually played them. We played them basketball on Friday night, and then we stayed for the football game Saturday. And like that's different.
Well, I'm sure.
It's different. Like the way people show up.
I'm sure.
It's like some of them stadiums fit like 90,000.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And it's packed though.
Right.
No empty seats.
Right. I think I would want to go to the LA one, but just like a Chicago or Milwaukee. I just want to see like different, just to see their vibe. To see, you know what they celebrate and like cheer on. Like I went to I love the Garden, but now the only reason why I don't like the Garden, I don't like because everybody's caught up with the new antics of fan participation. So who wants a T-shirt? Everybody do a T-shirt. Everybody got the gun and they go up there. Right. But the one I don't like about New York is the go New York, go. That's so corny. You know what I'm saying? Like, I do think the Sixers got the best theme song. But I like to see what other theme songs are out there. Like, we have one for the Pacers. And who's sing? And it's an acoustic guitar or something.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just curious.
Right.
Because, and think about when we go to, like, well, actually, I just went to your game when you won the chip, right? And y'all was warming up to country music. So I'm thinking, like in different regions, like, yo, what they do. I want to see all that. You know what I'm saying? Or what their fan experience is. You know what I mean? So that's kind of where I'm at with it. But I do want to go to LA, though. That's big on the list. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And I want to go see the Sphere.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Out in Las Vegas. Yeah, I want to see that. You think they'll ever have a basketball game there?
I'm pretty sure. Possibly.
At some point, right?
I can see them doing something. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. I mean, speaking of Las Vegas.
Talks.
Yeah, I know. Speaking of Las Vegas, you know what I mean? Like, what's happening there, bro?
It's hard to three-peat.
Yeah, it
is.
Put it down 2-0.
Yeah. So WNBA playoffs, man. I don't know. I mean, I'm happy for my liberty, but I haven't been watching.
Well, I can't say I have either. I mean, the highlights come on Sports Center, you check the scores, whatever, but I haven't physically just watched the game from start to finish.
I haven't either.
No, I haven't done that either. But I mean, I've been watching it more probably than that, but I haven't sat down and, okay, this game comes on at this time.
Right. Because who's on the other side?
Connecticut and Minnesota.
Right. So do you think that you're not watching it because of the Caitlin Clark factor? I think that's affecting me, though.
A little bit for me too, I would say, because I watched her first playoff game. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Their first round game,
right?
Just to see,
just to check it out.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I think a little bit has something to do.
A little bit.
Yeah.
A lot of it.
I mean, the Aces are my team, though. Like, I watch them. That's who I watch. So I watch them more than I watch Caitlin Clark.
Right.
I don't know why. Like, I don't know. I'm sure it has something to do with, like, the wow factor's gone. It's like, when everybody says that we need to make sure, these certain guys, when LeBron's in the playoffs are better, that kind of stuff. Like,
yeah, I got you. Speaking of LeBron, did you guys, what did you guys think about that? Well, let me give a little context. I sent you sent you guys a screenshot of a post of Bronny James. Okay. And Bronny James says, I'm not in the NBA and I'm not where I'm at right now because of my father and the last name. Do you think that's true, or do you call cap on that?
I'm calling super cap. I'm calling super cap. He has some abilities. I'm not saying he's talentless, but at the same time, he's not drafted and all that.
I don't think so either.
Without the influence of his father.
I don't think so either. Now, Coach, I feel like you might feel differently a little bit.
No. The only thing I'll disagree with is that I think he would have went. I think he would have got drafted higher, but only because of who he is, right? And what I mean by that is, I think if LeBron and Rich Paul them didn't say don't draft him, I think he would have gotten higher.
Oh yeah,
because of who he is.
Oh, okay, I can see that.
And what I mean by that is, remember, LeBron was a free agent.
Sure.
Everybody, LeBron wants to play with Bronny.
Right.
Somebody would have said, you know what, let's just draft him and see what happens. If nothing, if he stinks, we just put him in the G League.
Yeah, but that's still under the influence of his pops.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. So I don't. I call cap on what he said.
Right.
But I think it would have changed if
Right.
I think he would have gotten drafted higher. But I still think that's just because of who he is.
Now, do you think they're gonna slap him on the roster just because they want to see that?
He's playing game one. He's playing game one, right?
He's to the G League ASAP.
When he checks in, I can hear him now. Ladies and gentlemen.
Me too. That's what I can say. I'm gonna put my money on that.
Right.
That at some point.
Yeah, he's not gonna start.
Yeah.
He's gonna come off the bench. I mean, maybe the first. I say he's like the third guy off the bench, if not the first.
Now, did he sign one of those? Do we know? Did he sign one of those like two-way type contracts?
No, that was the whole point of the whole thing.
Okay.
No, it's not two-way. No, he's going to be there. As long as LeBron's there, his son going to be right there.
Well, that doesn't mean he can't play in the G League, though.
Oh, okay.
Really?
Okay.
So they can't send him down.
Yeah, he's just not on a two-way. So he's on a guaranteed contract.
Okay, I got it.
But he can still play in the G League.
You think they'll send him down?
Yes.
Yeah, he got to.
You think so?
I mean, I would think so. I mean, I'm like you though. I'm pretty sure they're gonna make history at some point. But just for his skill development,
you think they're gonna send LeBron's son?
I think so.
We're talking about LeBron James Jr.
So.
You think they're gonna send LeBron James Jr. down to the G League? Absolutely not. He will be on the roster.
Yeah,
and he will. And he will get playoff minutes.
They have no way. They have 12 established guys ahead of him, at least.
Okay, with the last name James? Or
No. I'm just saying.
Okay, because that matters.
But it doesn't.
Oh, that's what got him on the team. That's what got him on the team, coach.
I agree.
Right.
I agree. That's what got him on the team.
Right. But okay, so LeBron and the factor of him playing with his son. You think he's going
Ronnie, check in.
Right.
First game one. Ronnie, go.
Right.
Go, everybody takes a picture. All right, yo.
It's going to happen.
Get the bus ready? All right, take his ass.
You think so?
Yeah. You have to.
Absolutely not, coach. I see it like this. Bronny, yo, you know what? If you want me here, Bronny stays because I want to train and condition my son right here. He's getting on the job training.
He's still there.
Right.
Oh, you think he'll play in the game and then come back?
Yeah, he's still I don't know where their G League team is, but I'm sure it ain't far.
Right.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
But
because he needs the reps.
You're gonna lose the whole team if you do that.
Yeah.
JJ Redick as a first year, you can't do that. Yeah. The season's over. The season's over.
Wait, okay. Do you think anybody on that team feels like they are above LeBron?
Not above, no. But they all feel like they're above Bronny.
Right. Facts. Because I know I'll be mad.
How would you feel
I would
about
feel some type of way if his son is going to take my roster spot. You know what I'm saying? And he's not better than me.
How many times have we seen? Okay. How many times have we seen when, let's say, a son go work for a company? Somebody been there 35, 80 years or whatever. And then the son come in and now he's going to be and I'm going to shape and mold him and I'm going to do that.
But who's the dad?
That's the top of the food chain.
Right. Bron's not the top of the food chain.
I think
they have owners, they have GM, they have head coach, they have LeBron. Now, is it in reality that's how the order goes? Of course not. I got you. But if I'm D'Angelo Russell and Bronny's playing more minutes than me or playing playoff, yo, get me out of here, yo.
Right.
I don't know. We have to open this up. I'm telling you, I think that everybody that has signed with the Lakers, they already know, this is what it is.
So if you're Dalton Connect, first round draft pick for the Lakers, and Bronny's playing more minutes than you, and you're 1,000 times better than him, what do you like?
What do I say to him?
No, you don't say it.
What do I say to myself?
Yeah.
I say, welcome to America. You know what I'm saying? Because, how many times have somebody else got more than what I should have got because, you know what I'm saying, they had a different connection.
So they're tanking.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. If that's the case, then they're
tanking.
Listen, wait a minute. No, wait a minute.
So
wait a minute.
That championship window is over.
Listen.
If that's the case.
Brian's going to come in and be expected to do what? Play defense. That's it. I'm looking for him to score like that.
I don't even know if he can play defense.
Everybody's got to come on, man. Everybody's got to be able to score.
He can hit three.
Yeah. But can he? He was 0 for 14 in summer league.
Well, apparently he's cooking in training camp, though.
I think he's going to be a good player.
I think he'll be all right.
I just don't think he's there right now.
I think he's going to be like a Rondo.
No way.
No way. I think he's going to be like a Rondo. I think he's going to be like a Rondo, how Rondo was on that championship Celtics team. Because Rondo was a rookie when he won the chip, right? think something like that, or maybe second year or whatever. I think
he was special.
Yeah, Rondo's tough, right?
Rondo was special.
Yeah, but I mean, well, obviously Bronny's special too.
He has a special dad.
I don't know. I just thought it was interesting.
Special father.
Who's he gonna? I just don't see who he plays ahead of.
Right.
All right, so who's the worst person? Who's the worst guard on that team?
That's gonna play?
Yes.
Jalen Hood-Schifino.
I don't even know who that is.
Indiana. 6'5".
Okay. What's Brian? 6'4"?
6 foot. 6'1".
Yeah.
Oh, Brian's short.
Yeah, Brian took his shoes off. Everybody was like, "Oh."
Oh, he's short.
They have him listed at 6'2".
He's like 6.
Yeah, no, he's not.
Wow.
Cam Reddish, 6'7".
Yeah.
Austin Reeves, ain't playing ahead of him.
Yeah,
you ain't playing ahead of him.
No.
Gabe Vincent.
No, you ain't gonna play.
Okay, so
Where does he fit?
Well, okay. All right. So we agree that he plays game 1.
I think that's what I'm saying. I think they're going to at some point they're going to break history.
Yeah,
but he's not going to be
which I support.
Team,
right?
Yeah,
I support that.
Okay.
I'm proud of that.
Yeah, I don't know. I think he stays the whole time. I actually think he might as well start. You know, watch. LeBron.
I'll lose so much respect for everybody in that organization.
Why though? I mean, he's creating an opportunity for us.
Listen, if we're just gonna call it what it is, I'm good with that.
Okay.
But let's just call it what it is. Don't try to act like, he's having a great training camp. Like, no.
Okay.
Don't try.
All right. So he's not like Shador. He's not like that.
No.
Shador's a lot better.
Yeah.
Okay. As far as that is, okay. All right. Speaking of the NBA though, like LeBron, I mean, so training camp opened up. You know what I'm saying?
Sixers first
scrimmage is what, Friday, right?
Monday, I think. I think you said Monday.
Oh, and Philly though, right?
I don't know where it is.
They got like some overseas team or something. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yes, that's coming through or whatever.
Okay.
So, first scrimmage coming up Monday. The rumors has that Joel Embiid has lost 25 to 30 pounds.
Yeah, that's what he said.
Right. So why now? Why now and why not before? What just clicked in you?
Yeah, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I really.
Oh, actually, no, Coach knows.
I know exactly what
Yeah. Coach got a good point though, because he said it before.
Okay.
Go ahead.
He was around all LeBron.
Oh, the Olympics.
He said
he was around those guys.
Yeah, true.
Saw how they acted, saw their bodies, saw every pause, saw what a professional's supposed to
look
do.
like. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, I forgot about that fact.
Yeah.
You did say that before.
Yeah, he did.
The question is, he going to be down 25 in May, June?
Right.
That's the question.
Yeah. But I mean, let me ask you: do you think it's easy to gain weight during the season?
For him, I do.
For him, right? Yeah, because he
doesn't
practice.
When he was hurt for those 2 weeks, it was like he came back and
True indeed. So I mean, now we got the splash with Cat. Carl Anthony Towns going to New York.
That's right.
Have you been seeing some of the memes on there?
We gotta get Coach Burns' thoughts on that.
Oh, yeah, we do.
On the trade?
Yeah.
I don't.
Do you think? Well, first of all, the rumor was, well, not even a rumor, but a friend of mine last week said that he thought that Cat Williams was top.
Why did you call him Cat Williams?
Oh, I'm like, damn. No,
Cat Williams.
Damn. Carl Anthony Towns. They said that he's top. He's top 10 in the league. Not at center, just top 10 in the league. So
just overall.
Yeah. So that's a Cat though, right?
Yeah. No.
Right. Okay, but now is he that difference maker for the Knicks?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, tell me why.
I don't think so. I don't know. Cat seems like he has skill, of course. You know what I'm saying? I remember Cat when he was in high school, so I played a couple times. But anyway, I don't know. He just disappears a lot for me. Like he just doesn't show up. I mean, he needs to show up. I don't know what that is. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know if New York needs that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I don't see a fit right now. I'm having a hard time seeing the fit that makes the Knicks, all right, they're going to contend for a championship now because they got your boy Cat Williams. Because they got Cat. Like, I gotta see it. You know what I'm
saying? He doesn't scare me.
How about that with that too?
Now my boy said he's like, oh yeah, you know what, Bryce, you're scared. You're nervous. I'm like, I'm not nervous over Cat. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't know if y'all been seeing the memes.
Oh yeah.
Okay. They're hilarious. Yeah, they're hilarious. First of all, I didn't know that he talks like that. Oh my God.
That's part of the problem.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Right.
That's part of why people like.
Oh my God. I didn't know it was like that's almost like get up.
That's part. That's true.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. So I don't know. I don't see that as a difference maker either. I know Coach and Coach Petit, FB, they see it as and my boy Josh and actually a lot of people.
Right.
Stephen A doesn't either.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? But who's Stephen A though? But I mean, I don't know. He doesn't make me nervous. I don't feel like. Are you gonna double team him? Absolutely not. Are you still gonna throw a double at Brunson? Absolutely.
Got to.
And you're gonna take a chance with Carl Anthony Towns. You know what I'm saying? Shoot. So
because they gave up Randall and DiVincenzo.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but like even like that, like you just said, like so you're gonna double Brunson and leave Cat open. Like that's what he can do is shoot the ball. Like
he can't shoot it.
That's why I think it's a difference maker. Like I think where the issue is gonna come is can he be a dog? Right? Can he be that when because like you said it a bunch, like Hartenstein, DiVincenzo, those were the dogs, right? And Hart. The dog. I mean, Brunson's a different kind of dog, but like those were like the dogs that like did that dirty work.
Right. When you need that rebound, when you need that stop, when you need that.
Is he going to be able to do that? Because that part of it, the offensive part of it, all right, Brunson gets double, comes off the screen, gets double. Who's open? You can't leave Cat Williams.
Cat can't shoot it.
Right.
He can't shoot
it.
Right.
So that's a plus. Now it's going to be. They've changed their identity now.
Big time.
Right. That's what, and I think that's what you're saying is why they're not going to be as good. That's going to be the barometer of okay. So now they're not. They're going to still try to be that scrappy offensive, but they lost a lot of those pieces.
Right.
So now, what is their identity going to be, and can they be successful with that identity?
And I just think that is we talked about it before. I think sometimes as an artist, like let's say there's some music artists, right? The hardest album is not the first album; it's the second one. So now, because now everybody knows, everybody's watching, everybody knows you, and we've seen this already. So you can't come out with the same joint that you did before. So my thing is, okay, now I think the league catches up now to what the Knicks are doing. Now we're going to see, does Tom Thibodeau have ways to switch it up? Because I mean, what Tom Thibodeau was doing wasn't like the Warriors. The Warriors had a formula that was unstoppable.
Right.
Okay, so I don't know if they have the same formula like that. So I don't know. I do think that with Hartenstein and DiVincenzo, like you said, you lost dogs and you lost people that knew how to offensive rebound too. And DiVincenzo will rebound too. True. So Cat is averaging like 8, 9.
Right.
Just for the whole game.
Right.
So I don't know. I don't know. I don't see the big difference maker. And it's interesting talking about a lot of people, especially Knicks fans, will put in the Celtics and then the Knicks, but still the analysts out there, Stephen A. included, they still don't have the Knicks above the Sixers. And he says the difference is a healthy Joel Embiid.
That's gonna be kid.
Oh yeah,
because he was a killer on one leg.
Yeah,
and you know what? Do you put they beat us, right? But could you put an asterisk on it a little bit? A little.
It might be different if he is healthy, but I mean
because of that,
the health and plus that game.
I'm not
game 2. Is that game 2 or game 1 where they got cheated out of the game?
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I mean, they still lost though.
I won't put an asterisk.
They still lost.
Things would definitely be different if he was.
That's what I'm saying. Right. So right, and I don't. And it's a pause, but I think that was the Knicks' climax. I don't see them
going any further.
I don't see them getting back to that. I don't see it. I've seen this happen too many times when the Knicks have made moves, and think about with Melo, right? The Knicks was balling with Stoudemire and Felton and all. They was balling. I'm not saying they were going somewhere, but they were balling. Got Melo, everything changed. You know, Mike Wilson was looking like coach of the year at one point, right? And the next thing you know, he was out of there. So I'm saying, like, things can change when you start messing with chemistry.
True.
That's that grass is greener thing. You got a good girl. You with your girl. She doing what she got to do. She cooking. She cleaning. She doing all that stuff. She empowering you, doing all this. And then you meet somebody and say, you know what? She might do this a little better.
Right. So you get that.
Nah, Bobby Brown. Bobby Brown said it best to Whitney Houston. He said, a bird in the hand is better than two in the bush. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Like, they messed up, man. Sometimes you can't. When something's like Philly, right? Philly kept tinkering, right? And what happened when we tinkered with it and we went to Al Horford, right?
Mm-hmm.
Was that after the Raptors? Yeah. So that's when they, Joel Embiid crying with the whole shit, right? The double doink or whatever, and then now they tinker with it, and they weren't the same. So I don't know. I don't see them being the same, bro. I think Carl. I just don't see it. I don't see it, and I don't even think Mikal Bridges is all that. I know y'all do. I know you do. I don't think he's all that. I don't know. I don't know who this kid is. I don't know. I knew who DiVincenzo was. I ain't know who Bridges was. And then look, and he plays on one of my New York teams. So I didn't know who he was. You know what I mean? I know Cam Thomas though. I know Cam Thomas was over there getting busy. I don't know about Mikal Bridges, but we'll see, man. We'll see. Any other teams, real quick? We got to land the plan, but any other teams out there y'all see? That you're kind of excited for.
I want to see what Boston does after finally winning, and all that type of stuff. I want to see if they still hungry. You know what I'm saying? Or if that hangover happens, happens to a lot of teams.
Yeah. Do you think they repeat?
No. I'm not even going to say because I want the Sixers to win. I'm just going. No, I don't think so.
I don't think so. Coach.
It's hard to say no because they're
tough.
They'll be in the mix though.
I think they're just. I think right now they're. When we do. We talk about tiers all the time. I think they're the only one in that top tier right now.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't know what other team.
Yeah. That's kind of true too. Especially if McCall's healthy, stays healthy.
Porzingis.
Yeah.
He's a factor.
Yeah.
So I just don't see. I don't see who else is in that mix.
Because with Milwaukee, they ain't gonna lose, do they?
Yeah. No, but now you got a healthy Dame. You got you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well,
so like Dame, he was going through some things, man.
Yeah.
I think his wife, they divorced or whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying? So he was going through some things. So his mind's a little clearer now. So I don't know. We'll see.
Should be good though. I like the fact that we have. It's not just like one or two teams that you can talk about.
Yeah.
You have a lot of parity.
You know
what I'm saying? There's a lot of good teams.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it should be fun.
Yeah.
Should be a good time.
All right, last question real quick. Ben Simmons back to the All-Star team, yes or no? That's right. Came out of nowhere. That's right. Is Ben Simmons back to be in his All-Star form this year?
No.
You say no.
Who he playing for?
The Nets.
Oh, he's still there?
Yeah.
You
say no, Coach?
No.
You say no. Right.
What do you say?
I say yes.
See, like, here's the problem, though. Here's the problem. You're going to say yes, right?
Right.
And then, like, he's going to play 4 games this season. His back's going to hurt. And we're just never going to bring it up again.
Right. But here's why he's going to play through that back pain. Because he wants another contract.
This is it? This is last year?
That ship has sailed.
You think so? So if he returns to All-Star form, does he get another max deal?
No.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Max deal?
A max?
No.
And not max, close to max.
I think he'll get a 1-year deal.
Yeah, something like that.
No.
I don't think anybody trusts him.
They gave Anunoby $220 million.
Yeah, but he playing at least.
He's injured all the time.
He's
injured.
He got legit injuries. Then he
he got mental health. Yeah, he got mental health.
I'm not saying mental health. Right. I'm not going to mess with mental health.
I'm going through it. You know what I'm saying? So it's real. I don't want to show him come back.
He called his doctor like, yo, man, Write that note for me.
You heard it first. I got him going back to All-Star.
Okay.
I do.
15 games last year.
Yeah, I want to see this.
And everybody was like, "Yo, man, he's back. That's going to
go."
Bridges averaged 20 last year.
15 games?
No, Bridges.
Oh, he did 20?
Yeah, you blood.
How much time was that?
22.
It's a quiet 20, man. I didn't really hear about Bridges.
He plays every game. That's the thing.
I don't think
he's missed a game in his career.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay. Well, you know, the New York spotlight is a little different. You know what I'm saying? It's just a little different.
100% agree.
You know what I'm saying? I think it's the New York spotlight, and then I think it's the Philly spotlight.
And even though it's just different.
It is different though, but
no. Yeah, what I mean by like the type of spotlight.
Right. No, absolutely. Yeah. That's what another thing. New York's on another level.
Yeah.
Right. I got you.
New York's on another level.
Right. I got you. Well, New York and North Jersey and surrounding areas is on another level.
I don't know about North Jersey.
Yeah, New York. New York is crazy. New York and LA.
Have you guys ever spent time in North Jersey? Like, you go up there like vacation?
Nah.
Well, I mean, I go to states in New York vacation. I'm going to Lake Champlain, Lake George, Lake Ontario.
Those are all in New York.
Yeah, yeah. You know what I'm saying?
But like
Catskills.
Yeah,
not Jersey.
Doesn't do Jersey.
I'm saying so you guys have never vacationed in let's say the Palisades.
Yeah. No, I would
Stone Mountain.
I would vacation at Ocean City.
Okay.
Right.
All right. What about American Dream Mall?
I haven't been there.
You haven't been there?
Yeah.
What is that? Is it because it's in North Jersey, or it's not no interest?
It's a little intimidating to me.
It is big. Pause.
It's just like,
yeah. Well, how else can you say that? It's large. Pause. It's huge. Super pause, right?
I'm not even tell you, not even a mall type of. I don't know. I might run to Macy's, get some Levi's and stuff.
I'm trying my best. I can't do it no more.
I get a lot of my stuff online.
But I feel like that's not even like a mall though. I feel like it's like they got like roller coasters. They got it's crazy like and that's why it's intimidating. I feel like if you're going up there, it's got to be like a plan. Like we're going for
this is what we're going. Right, I got you.
Right, because I think if you start just walking in there, like.
Right.
You're just going to be in there.
Right.
What are we doing? Gotcha. So, one thing I wanted to bring up that we didn't talk about is the social media with the Eagles.
Oh, gotcha.
I want to get your thoughts on this. So, Darius Slay, after the game, tweeted out about all his stats throughout his career and put some respect on his name. And if you're going to talk about the bad things, talk about the good things too. And Devin White retweeted during the game a sack of Jalen Hurts and liked it and all that stuff. And then after the game, Darius Slay goes on Michael Parsons' podcast and is breaking down film of other Eagles players' mistakes throughout the game.
Really?
What are your thoughts on that?
That's horrible. You know what I'm saying? I was totally like, yo, man, what are we doing, man? Like this is out of hand right here. You know what I'm saying? I know social media is a thing and all, but we still gotta have some morals. I just felt like the morals was like we just lost, and you're on a podcast. I know you don't really have the rivals like you used to back in the day, but you're going on the Dallas Cowboys, who's one of our rivals who we don't like.
Sure.
So you're chopping it up, you're laughing, you're keying, you're talking about your teammates.
Tell them why you're mad, son. Tell them why you're mad, son.
Now he's trying to apologize and all that. It's too late. Damage is done. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just not feeling that guy, and especially the way, he'll get in his press conferences and say, "Well, I did this. It wasn't me missing tackles, or it wasn't me in the wrong coverage. It was, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, dude. I mean, you're good and all, but you're not Dion out this strong."
Well, I mean, so you think this happens on a Mike Tomlin team? Do you think it happens on
no.
Right, so that's what I'm saying.
Like, it goes back to Sirianni.
Or it goes back to Kahinde.
Kahinde
said,
right,
the fish stinks from the head. That's what it goes back to.
It's like stories is coming out now. Like last year, guys was tweeting during the game and things like that.
Really?
Like, how does that happen? You know what I'm saying? Like,
it's no
come
control,
on, man. Yeah, like, you gotta do better.
Can you be that type of coach? Can you? Yeah, well, look, you guys are head coaches.
Right.
Tell me, can you be the players' coach that's cool and cool with everybody and not a disciplinarian? Or do you have to be a disciplinarian first and still be a players' coach, but know that, yo, it's discipline here?
In my opinion, it's a balance. You gotta have that. Gotta have that balance. You know what I'm saying? But discipline comes first. I mean, I think, you know what I'm saying? You gotta establish that. Like, we're not going for this. We're not going for this. We're not going for that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's times you can have fun. You can be cool.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Within the confines of discipline.
Right.
Right.
We're staying inside these lines.
That's
Might
right.
get close to the line sometimes, but we're going to stay inside these lines.
Absolutely.
That's how I feel.
How about you, MB?
Yeah, I mean, I think it all comes down to relationships, right? Like,
yeah.
when we talk about disciplining players, being a player's coach, all that stuff, I think it comes down to relationships. I think when you have the relationship with your player, not that discipline never has to happen, but usually everybody's on the same page. Right? Now, obviously that's harder in football than it is in basketball because of so many players.
Right.
And I'm sure it's much more difficult in the NFL than it is in high school. Right? Because those guys are a lot of guys are making more money than the coach.
Right.
So you know, that makes it difficult. But like you said, on many of the teams in the NFL, NBA, MLB, that stuff's not going to happen.
Right.
Because there's that respect for the team, respect for the culture of the team, respect for what we have going on here. And even sometimes in losing teams, there's still that positive culture.
Right.
Whereas this team is supposed to be a Super Bowl contender. And week 4, it's off the rails.
Right. And see, I think it's just poor teammate too. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got to have some solidarity with your teammate. And you have to know, and this happens amongst all teams where, you know, somebody gets frustrated, doesn't necessarily know how to handle their emotions, and then wants to kind of separate themselves from the group by saying, well, I'm good. I don't know what they're doing. So, you know, you always have those type of people that are, you know, that come on teams, but the leader has to bring it all in.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Put a stop to it.
Put a stop to it. You know what I'm saying? Right. And that you might not think is true. I mean, how many times particularly in high school, whatever, you've heard players that are really good be like, yo, man, that's why we love, because he garbage, man. He missed the layup, he garbage. Now, you may be like, but you be like, yo, stop talking, you don't talk like that, blah, blah. So you gotta be able, and that's what I don't think, you know, if that's what the CEO, Sirianni, is supposed to be doing, he's not doing a good job of that. Because Darius should have been checked right away. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, I'm not doing that. Or you should have that understanding of knowing that I'm not doing it. But did he come across like angry? Or he just came across as matter-of-factly, like, this is everyday business and conversation. This is how I talk. Like, how did he come across?
Well, you talking about Slay?
Slay. And the reason why I'm asking that is because, like, so, like, when you see, like, Iverson implode, right? There was, like, an anger there. There was, like, a, you know,
this was all on social media. So
Right. And that's the thing, too, like, because everybody's their own, I mean, look, we here. Everybody's their own star, man. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it is what it is, man. So, but anyway, yo, it's time to land the plane, man. Yo, what's the final thoughts, though, MB? Let's start with you, man. What's the final thoughts, bro?
I guess, you know, I'm just waiting for Saturday.
Okay.
Saturday, 4 o'clock, the Phillies play whoever. And that's what I'm waiting for. That's what... Whoever, you know, whoever decides to show up, will, you know, hopefully we'll be ready. But no, I mean, this is a fun time of year. This is exciting, you know.
Time in Philly sports.
No. Fun time of the year. And I've said, I think, and I still think playoff hockey is one of the best sports there is. Because every goal is so
super critical,
important, you know, And then baseball's the same way.
Yeah.
Because 1-0, you're like it can be 1-0 in the first inning, and you're stressed.
That's it.
Right.
Right. And I think that makes it a lot more fun. So.
Stress with the lead.
With the lead,
Right.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Somebody throw, every pitch, you're locked in. So it's an exciting time. So playoffs is always fun. And, so that's what I'm looking forward to.
That's good. That's good. What about you, Bird?
Yeah, pretty much the same. And it's a great weekend to start the playoffs for the Phils because we got that distraction of the Eagles right now. They're bye week. So we can kind of get back to them on Monday, whatever. Okay. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to the Phillies starting their run.
Okay.
I'm saying, see how far we can go. Outside of my morning business I got to handle on Saturday, I'm looking forward to a good day. See if we can get another win and check out some old guys that I coached and see what they're up to now and, tell some stories, hear some stories. I love when the older guys come back because, back in the 80s, Vince Hawkins, football was, they had like 4 or 5 guys, Super Bowl rings.
Oh, wow.
So he all come back and they tell their stories and whatnot. So, yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to that.
That's what. Playing soccer and football back then was
the 80s. Yeah, it was top.
It was like that.
Early 80s.
Okay.
Mid 80s.
Wow.
Even I came out high 88. Even around then they were still pretty.
Still tough.
Yeah, but they early 80s.
Yeah. Tough.
Number 1 in the state type.
Wow.
Yeah.
So that was back then when they had the White Castle. I heard they had White Castle.
They had one back there. Yeah. I'm not a White Castle guy.
Look, that's a North Jersey thing.
Yeah, sure.
All right. How about you, FB? Are you like White Castle? That's what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. Now, you had them like from the spots though, right? Or you had them like frozen?
No.
You had the official spot. Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah, I was going to try to make a run last night. Sometimes, listen. Shout out to, rest in peace to my moms, though. But, White Castle, sometimes, like, when your stomach hurt and you're struggling, you don't have the fiber and the foliage to move some things. The best laxative is White Castle.
White Castle.
What an endorsement. Yo, they call them murder burgers. I'm just saying, like, they called them that for years, man. Like, So that's good, man. That's good. All right, so I guess you're both excited about the Phillies. I'm excited about the Mets. I'm hoping that they do. They get busy. I'm gonna go to somebody's baseball game on Saturday. I don't know who it's gonna be, but it probably won't be the Phillies though. Because they just cost so much. You know what I'm saying? And, I might wear, let me ask you a question. You guys go out. What Jordan are you wearing?
That go out like,
what's
the event? Just don't matter. I mean, like
you're going out to chill it. Well, you see, if you're going out to chill the game, you're not going to wear no Jordan. So what, matter of fact, you tell me, what occasions do y'all wear your Jordans on? When you just feel like being fresh that day? Or?
Yeah, I mean,
I wear a bunch during when I'm coaching.
Oh,
he
does. There it is. Okay. So you you're always Jordans on the sideline.
Not always, but a lot.
For the most part. Okay.
But I mean,
Do you have a rotation? Is it in rotation or?
Yes and no. It depends on what else is like because our coaching staff tries to kind of dress similar.
Sure.
So it'll be like, all right, we're wearing gray hoodie, black pants, and then whatever shoes.
Okay, got you.
These guys like that,
I got you. I got you. Now, with that perspective, what is your favorite pair to wear, and then what's your second pair?
My favorite, this guy is funny. But I'm gonna ask my faves is the threes, I think.
Okay.
And then my second fave would probably be the ones.
The ones. Yeah. Same thing for you?
No, the fours are my favorite.
Fours? Wow. Okay.
And the threes are probably second.
I think I might be there. I do like the fours.
Yeah.
Threes is tough though.
Yeah, the tough shot.
Yeah.
The ones are
always classic.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Like, you can wear ones with a suit.
But see, I want the ones. I want the original. I had the original patent leather ones.
Okay.
And I threw them out. Which was dumb, but I wasn't into that. I'd be out of touch, man. I'm talking about threw them out within the last 2-3 years.
Oh, okay.
I've been out of I was like, they call it all beat up. That's put them in the Goodwill. Put them in one of them little boxes that you know what I mean. You know what I mean? But then when it was like, my man Golden was like, yo, listen, are you stupid? Like, You know how much those things is worth? I'm like, yo, beat up like that? You're like, please.
So,
you know, but so I got some ones. I got low top ones. They're cool, but they not like the original.
Right,
I want those, but I can't afford those. I didn't know they were like that.
I don't think anybody.
Yeah,
I didn't know it was like that.
They like that.
You know what I'm saying? So that's okay. I mean, that's my favorite pair. Is the ones, but unfortunately, so I have to go with my number 2, or my number 3.
You got what I'm saying?
Yeah. Is that similar to you guys when you can't have the number 1 thing and then you go with number 2?
Not when it comes to my sport teams.
No. So it can happen with anything in life other than sports. That's what you're saying.
Right.
Okay, all right. Same thing with you, Coach.
I think it's different.
Okay, right.
That's what I'm saying.
All right.
Like, cause if the Phillies, I know we gotta go, but if the Phillies get knocked out and the Yankees is still in, I mean, I'll tune in and check out the Yankees, but it's not like I'm all of a sudden wearing my Yankee gear and at the bar like the Yankees, let's go.
No. But
I'll keep an eye on.
Well, yeah, but you're silently rooting. No, yeah, right, okay. Okay, right. So that is your number 2 team. It's your number 2 team.
Yeah.
Same thing with you. The Sixers lose, you go to the Warriors.
Well, the Warriors are gonna be out before the Sixers, but no. But see, it's different. Like you'll never see me.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not wearing a Yankees jersey.
Wait. You don't have a Steph or a Clay jersey?
No, I don't.
You just didn't want one.
I mean, I would get one.
Okay, right.
But that's more about the player than the team.
Right.
Like you couldn't name, and this is not a shot. You can't name 5 Mets right
now. No. What is it? Lindor, Severino. Yo, who's the first baseman? Alfonso, is it? Okay. Yeah.
That actually proves your point even more because it's just about New York.
It's the New York thing, man. You know what I'm saying? It's the New York thing.
So for me, it's more about the like. If Steph leaves Golden State, I'm done with Golden State.
Right.
Okay. Now, what about Clay? Now, you gonna rock from Dallas?
I'm kind of upset with Clay.
That's what happened.
Yeah.
You thought he should have took the bench role?
No, I think he should. Like he said, he told Steph, "Don't go to bat for me. Like, don't make them sign me. Like, not like we wanted you to stay.
Yeah.
We need you to stay. Like, it's not any fun anymore."
Yeah. They replaced him, though, with some decent pieces.
I 100% disagree. I think they're going to be terrible this year.
Because they don't have Clay?
Just in general, I think they don't have enough talent.
They got healed, right? Look, I'm not saying that he's on Clay level, but Hield's not bad. Nick Nurse,
he'll play 0 defense.
I thought he was a 3-and-D guy.
No, he's a 3 and no D.
Oh, no. I thought he was 3-and-D.
3 and no D.
Oh.
That's why he didn't play. That's the reason he didn't play. Because he can't guard. Because they just kept trying to switch Brunson onto him, and it would be a bucket.
All
right, so who you got?
Wiggins.
Nah.
Draymond.
Yeah. They picked up somebody else. Yeah. I mean, but Steph is going. Yeah, they're probably going to struggle. I agree.
And my fear is he's gonna want to trade, and then it's just
who, Curry?
Yeah.
I don't think Curry's going to win.
He wants to win. Who wants to?
You know what I'm saying?
He still can play, but remember what he did in the Olympics?
Sure enough.
Yo, he can still play.
Where would he go, though? And we're stretching it, ladies and gentlemen. You know what I mean? But where would he go?
Yeah, that'd be tough.
L.A.
Yeah, I mean,
I can see
need the help. I
can see
the help. I don't know though, but Brian is going to hold up Brian Jr. is going to hold up a roster.
Can't play the point.
So
can't play the point.
We have no room for Curry.
If you think that it won't be Steph Curry and Bronny in the backcourt, you're bugging. You're bugging. That's what I'm saying. See, that's what I'm saying. I think Bronny's going to eventually start because you can hide him. Sometimes you can hide a player. Yo. If they play good defense, you can hide a player. How did Pat Bev make it so long? Pause.
He can
play D. You know what I'm saying? So Bronny's coming in as that defense.
He's not yet.
It's not there.
No, not yet. I don't think so. I mean, I'm not saying he can never get there.
We gotta start having our own little fan duel over here. You know what I'm saying? And making some good wages. I'm telling you, I'm saying that Bronny's going to play significant minutes.
I don't see that. Right
that's why LeBron said. Let me tell you something. I wasn't on the LeBron boat as far as his craftiness and his, the way that he moves, but he's very strategic in what he does. Very smart.
Oh yeah.
True.
You know what I'm saying? And he said, no expectations. So what does that tell you? When somebody says we have no expectations, that means what? Anything goes.
Not that.
Okay. That's what I'm saying. So we're gonna have to have our own fan duel. Okay. But anyway, listen. So anyway, listen. It's been a great show as always, man. Always love the conversation.
True.
And listen. Well,
I got
okay. All right. Now listen. Definitely shout out to all our, Jewish culture.
True.
As far as celebrating them, we're definitely in solidarity with you as you celebrate. Shout out to definitely condolences to your friend and their family, and shout out to Charlie Hustle, man. You know what I mean? Like he passed away. I don't know what it is. This is right. Dikembe. It's been a week this week, man. So Dikembe, Pete Rose, James.
But you know what? He I don't know why he just released it. He passed like in August. August 21st or so. But the family didn't release information until just
wow.
yesterday. Yeah, I don't know why.
Wow.
I haven't read the story like why they waited so long to put it out.
Okay.
But yeah, that story is out there. But yeah.
Somebody else though. Not Frankie Beverly, but because that was a couple of weeks ago. But somebody else besides James. I just can't remember who. I don't know. But anyway, listen, man, just shout out to all their families and, and what's going on, man. Just, stay well, stay healthy, be blessed. And, for those that are off, enjoy your long weekend. And for those that aren't, weekend's coming soon. And, just, try to just have a good day. All right. On behalf of Doc Bryce, Marcus Bullock, and Sexual Wild Bird, and Coach Fred Petit.
Yes, sir.
We are the new Let's Get It Sports Talk, and we wish you guys a great day.